An elephant's life hung by a thread, trapped and terrified in a dark, muddy well. The situation looked absolutely hopeless, until an unlikely hero, with 4 paws and a wagging tail, stepped in to save the day. This is the incredible story of how one smart dog orchestrated a massive rescue mission. It all started on a seemingly ordinary day in a small village. A giant elephant, weighing several tons, was wandering near the community when it suddenly lost its footing and plunged into a deep, uncovered well. The fall was brutal, and the massive animal found itself trapped, its enormous body wedged tightly within the narrow earthen walls. The water was deep and muddy, and with every desperate struggle, the elephant only grew more exhausted. Its panicked trumpets echoed through the air, a heartbreaking cry for help that seemed to go unanswered. The villagers gathered, their faces etched with worry. They were powerless. The well was too deep, the elephant too large. How could they possibly save it? For hours, the elephant fought for its life, its strength slowly fading. It seemed like a tragic end was inevitable. But then, a stray dog, a local resident known for its cleverness, noticed the commotion. While the humans stood by, unsure of what to do, this brilliant dog understood the urgency. It began barking frantically, not just at the well, but in a specific direction, running back and forth as if trying to lead someone. The dog ran towards the nearby forest, barking continuously, its calls echoing through the trees. It was a desperate attempt to get attention, but not just any attention. The dog seemed to know exactly who could help. Some of the villagers, intrigued by the dog's persistent and intelligent behavior, decided to follow. The dog led them on a trek deep into the forest, straight to a forestry department outpost. The rangers were initially confused by the barking dog, but its relentless determination and the way it kept running back towards the village convinced them that something was seriously wrong. They followed the canine guide, and their hearts sank when they saw the scene at the well. The elephant was barely moving, its eyes filled with despair. It was a race against time. Without hesitation, the rescue team sprang into action. News of the elephant's plight spread, and soon a full-scale rescue operation was underway, involving forestry officials, wildlife experts, and the entire village community. The first challenge was immense: how to get the massive creature out without causing further injury. A large excavator was brought to the scene. The plan was bold and risky. They would dig a ramp, a sloping path leading out of the well. The roar of the excavator's engine filled the air as it began to claw away at the earth, carving a path to freedom. The work was slow and painstaking. The rescuers had to be incredibly careful not to cause a landslide or frighten the already traumatized elephant. All the while, our 4-legged hero watched from a safe distance, a silent supervisor to the mission it had initiated. It was as if the dog understood every move, its gaze fixed on the trapped animal. As the ramp took shape, the elephant seemed to sense that help had finally arrived. It gathered its remaining strength, its tired eyes watching the machinery work. The villagers cheered the rescuers on, their hopes rising with every scoop of dirt removed from the well's edge. After several grueling hours, the ramp was complete. It was a moment of truth. The exhausted elephant now had a path out, but would it have the strength to climb? Rescuers and villagers held their breath. They gently encouraged the elephant, making soothing sounds slowly. Cautiously, the elephant tested the ramp with its front foot. Then, step by agonizing step, it began to heave its massive body upward. It was an incredible display of resilience. The crowd watched in hushed silence, their hearts pounding. With one final monumental effort, the elephant pulled itself onto solid ground. A wave of cheers and applause erupted from the crowd. The elephant, caked in mud but finally free, took a few wobbly steps and then turned, almost as if to thank its saviors. And who was right there, wagging its tail with what looked like a proud grin? The amazing dog who started it all. This incredible animal didn't just bark for help. It found the right people and led them to the scene, proving that heroes come in all shapes and sizes. This story is a powerful reminder of the deep intelligence and compassion animals possess. Thanks for watching. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible animal rescues.